Hello everyone, and then welcome to the continuation of our game AR project, that's the Candy House or Up Down. And what we did, or in our previous lesson, was to work on the last donut to animate the assets behind it. So the user meets is 10 centimeters closer to our donut, it would vanish, make a sound, and then these confetti things will start animating or playing, as you see here. So let's move to our next assignment. So with our next assignment, um, what I showed as the demo video for that we'll be doing, because the video is going to be lengthy, I've decided to just add two donuts, and then would would end the project. Okay. So yeah, and then the rest will be up to you to see how you can actually mimic the exact one that I did. You can decide to experiment with your own ideas and the likes. So what I'm going to do now is to click on this donut, duplicate it, yes, duplicate, bring it back. As usual, always look at my positioning and then layout here. And I'm going to rename it. Let me see, normal donuts, normal, normal donuts. What I'm going to do is to animate it. So with a normal donuts, you've noticed by default this is done some things for me, it's picked some things for me. Okay, it's already done the coding. Let's see the coding for me. Let's see if we want this. Okay, I didn't pick it, but it just populated itself. So let's see if we want it. So 10 centimeters. Okay, so the donut wasn't spelled correctly, but that's the normal isn't, but we'll leave it that way. And so 10 centimeters, okay, it should hide and then it should play pickup. That's okay, that's fine. But we also wanted to spin on start. So where should we go? So when it's played, okay, so it's also bouncing. Okay, so it's a good idea we actually worked it on this first. So anything when I duplicate this, it will pick the same properties and then apply it to the next duplicate. So if I duplicate it again, let's see. You can see it's created. Let me see what happened here. Let's take it back somewhere here. Then give it a name. I should have rather duplicated the normal donors. So then let's see. So you can see it has made a copy with the exact code, okay, for of this. You can see here. So now we have two normal donors without we having to do anything. So which is why sometimes you have to do something first, like, and then make sure you apply the property. If you know that that property is going to be applied to the duplicates, okay, you can just do one, and then in programming it's like do not repeat yourself, okay, just to save you time. So now we have our donut two. Certainly it's picking up the same property. When I click on play, you can see you didn't hear the sound just because I'm not recording the sound. But let's try going here and then let's see what we want to do. So when I click on play, you can see it's also following. It's bouncing. It's picked the same property. You can see them bouncing. Now let's go closer. It's going to vanish, make a sound, vanish, make a sound, vanish, make a sound. Then our last one here also vanish and make a sound. You can see we don't have any donuts. Now, when our killers touched, we want them to also make a particular sound. So when they are proximity enter 10 centimeters. We want them to play a sound, play audio. So with the audio, let's look. We don't have. So I'm going to select here, select sound, and then select bump. Okay. So whichever assets, sound assets or sound effects you downloaded, you select it. Okay. Mm. Use the ambient sound. Then yeah, that should be it. So I'm going to do same for this one too. Proximity enter should play audio. Since it's already uploaded into the environment, when I click on the drop down, I should have it here. Click on ambience. Okay, let me see why it isn't. Okay, so to resolve this, I can just go back here, select assets. Okay, so I went to select the bomb again, okay, as I did for this. Now, so let's go back to our final thing with this one. So when our last donut, okay, is picked, okay, so when last pink glazed donut proximity enter, okay, we want it to also play audio. It will play on audio. Aside that, we want it to play additional audio, which is going to be select file, go to my app down folder. And then I want it to play this one, kids sharing kids. Okay, yeah, I'll set to ambience, and then I can set to infinite, but I'll leave it that way. And then yeah, you wouldn't hear the sound. So you wouldn't be able to hear the sound, but I can hear the sound. Okay. So we've worked with sound files, we've worked with some animations and the like. Okay, so yeah, the kids are sharing. Okay, go to edit. So now what we can do as an assignment or something you can test on your own is to actually make these ones either they spin or when the user passes over they have a different sound from this sound. Okay. And then remember they should vanish. Okay, that's the cap and the light. These ones they should vanish. You can decide to position them anyhow you want, and then that's it for our project on the Candy Up Down Candy House project. Thank you.